Hey everybody, welcome back. So it's a bit windy today, and there is a storm coming, but I don't think it's tonight. But I wanted to do a little bit of a special here. I've done a couple of canvas tent videos now. Here is my hot tent. You can see the stove jack coming out of the top. I think it's around like 40 degrees right now. It's not bad, you know, not bad at all. Maybe actually like 45. It's supposed to cool down to like 30 later. But I am in the yard right now. I'm still testing this thing out. I have not stayed in it overnight, but that's what we're doing this video. So I'm gonna try to get this up on January 1st, which is, you know, I think it's the 2nd year anniversary of solo camping alone. So January 1st, hopefully it's up then. Happy New Year's if that's the case. It's either gonna be up then or after, so Happy New Year's. But we're gonna stay in it. I got a cot in there. I got my wood stove, obviously. I got the, you know, the stove jack there. But yeah, I'm gonna cook some pork chops and rice and stuff like that, and we're gonna stay in it overnight. So this thing's awesome. I will give a little tour of the inside and everything, and we're just gonna see how it is. It's gonna be windy tonight, like a 20% chance of rain at like 4 in the morning, something like that. But yeah, we're just gonna see how it is. For wood, I have little wood blocks that I got from my local Amish like lumber yard. They had a bunch of them. They don't burn too great though, so I bought some of these like compacted wood bricks, and they burn good, so it's just a backup. So yeah, it's getting windy. It's gonna be dark in like 10 minutes, so we got home a little late because we went out today. But yeah, hopefully it all goes well, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, 2nd year anniversary of solo camping alone, so I figured I could do something related to it at least. There's no snow. I was gonna do like a, you know, like an igloo or something for the special, but there's no snow, guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and we're gonna get on to it. Like I said, there's the tent. It's a 12 by 12 Ellis Prairie tent. It's fully canvas, and for the stove, I have a Nyko stove. Thank you to both of the companies for helping me out on this tent and the stove, you know, Nyko and Ellis Tent. But I'll leave the link down below for this tent if you guys want to check it out. He did help me out on this, and yeah, so hopefully this wind dies down a little bit when it gets dark. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything hooked up. I gotta head to the house and get my wool blanket I got for Christmas. It's a very nice blanket. It's like a army grade one. And yeah, we can just get in there. I got a cast iron pan to cook on. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably cook dinner at like 11 o'clock at night. And the reason for that is because I don't think it's cold enough out. It is cold, but I don't think it's cold enough out to use that just yet. Because I was in it the other night and it was like 50 out, and I was like, hey, let's just put the wood stove on, you know, to cook some hot, you know, boil some water. And it got to like 110. I couldn't breathe. Like, I actually had to get out of the tent. I had the vents open and I still could not breathe. It was that hot. So yeah, like I said, guys, hope you enjoy this video. You gotta let me know in the comments if you like it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit shorter than usual. And yeah, like I said, Happy New Year's, and 2nd anniversary of solo camp alone. So it's a big video on the channel, so I figured I'd do something related to it. But yeah, let's get everything ready. I need the blanket, 2 flashlights I got up there charging, and we need food, which I'll bring down later. So, oh, I need to get my cast iron. So we're gonna get all that ready. I got the 4-wheeler over here. Well, we are in the yard right now, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay guys, so I just got in the tent. I'll show you the wood stove in a second here. Let me flip this up. I'm gonna have to tighten the tent up. It's getting blown around a little bit from the wind. But here's the inside of the hot tent. So I've got the tripod fully all the way up, and it's not even getting close. You're not even by the center. So tonight may be a little bit windy. Everything's getting blown around already, but this has a strong frame and everything, so I'm not too worried. But very windy out. It's getting windy. So you can see, I got my cot right here. I will be taking this in the woods and everything, and you know, camping. But for now, I need to test it out because I don't know what I'm doing. So I wanted to get into this, so here we are. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for helping me out, Ellis Tents and Nyko. But you guys can see this is the stovepipe. I did have the stove going out the side, but the wind kept blowing it. And then I had it going on an angle, the pipe here, and the smoke would draft back through and come in here and fill it up. So I just ended up just putting it in the center. I think that's the best thing to do. Like I said though, or I didn't say it yet, but this is in a field. My yard is pretty much a field, so that's a big problem. I mean, this is meant for using on the plains and stuff, you know, where it's real windy. So that should be fine, but you know, it still gets blown around a little bit. But the pipe, it's nice and steady. It's in the center. I can sleep with it here. The way I had it, there was no way I was sleeping. So this thing's awesome. It's massive. If I was to stand in the center and I was to jump up and try to reach the top, I could not reach it. It would not happen. So yeah, I got a light hanging here. You can't see it. But back to what I was saying. Here's my cot. It's just a $50 Walmart cot. I weigh like 300. I am losing some slowly, but for now I'm still at 300. This thing holds 400 pounds, so it's the cheapest one I could find that would hold that much weight. Also, I have an Outdoor Vitals down sleeping bag / underquilt here. That should turn out good. I've used it already when I've been out in like the cheap tents and everything. Right here is just one of those like heat seat things that hunters use to sit on when they're hunting and whatnot. I got just a blanket over here. I got my little charger / speaker. I will be playing music later on it because I think I have enough battery, so I'm not too worried about that. Just in case. I have one of these for the fire. It always just puts it out, so there's no point in using that. And to read later, I have my Trapping North American Fur Bears. Come on, focus for me. There it is. So I'll be looking through that. Shows all kinds of stuff. I showed it in like another video I did in here that you probably didn't see yet. But yeah, hold on, let me get you off the tripod. I think it'd be easier. I'm walking around though. Let me show you this. Like, hold on. Let me put you guys so you can see how tall this is. I'll show you around in a second. Just let's do this. Okay. Okay. That's the very top. I'm on my tippy toes right now. Jumping, I get like 1 to 2 foot away from it. So I'm like 5'10", I think, 5'11". So I mean, unless you're the world's tallest guy, I think you're gonna be fine in here. This thing's awesome. Stove jack, straight out right here. It's right there. I'll show you now. But like I said, this thing has more than enough room. More than enough room. But there's a stove jack here, and this is the jack that I have the stove coming out of. So pretty much 90% of the whole stove, actually I give it like 80%. 80% of the whole stove is inside of the tent. No one's hitting it. It's just still. It can give off heat and it's fine. So not a problem getting this to draw or anything. I did have it there. That's the other stove jack. Now that's where you can just put the stove out. But one pipe is up, and after that, the rest of this entire pipe is out in the open. It gets blown around. So there's the stove. It's a Nyko Alaskan Junior. Thank you, Nyko, for helping me out. But right there, it's on a stove mat inside of the tent. This floor is all nice. You know, I won't get wet or anything. I just got a chair over here. Car's going by. We're pretty far in the yard though. It's not like what I did was, it's about the same distance as when I did solo camping alone. So I'm trying to do as much as I can to get close to solo camping alone. But yeah. So this tent's a little bit bigger than that tent though, I could say that for sure. Over here I got my director's chair, $20 at Walmart. This thing's awesome. It holds like 450 pounds. This thing has been awesome so far. 20 bucks at Walmart. So I got that for in here. There's the back screen so you can get wind in here, but don't need that now. It's cold out. Here I have just one of my flashlights. I got 2 up at the house. My O lights are up there. That's just my other one. I got some snacks for later. Let me get it to focus. Some walnuts, almonds, stuff like that. I got a CO2 detector over there. Now, I talked to Dave Ellis, the owner of Ellis Tents. He said not to really worry about having a CO2 detector. He just said worry about smoke, you know, if I was to do something wrong with the chimney. So, I got it just in case. And over there, you guys have fire starters, scarf fan mail scent, my MSR pot, I got a knife, an axe and a saw, which I do not need at all. But I have my wood bricks there. They're pretty much just compacted sawdust, is my guess. When I'm in the woods, obviously, there's so much wood I don't have to carry anything, but just in case, you know, there we go. And yeah, there's just a lot of space in here. So that's what's in here at the moment. You could probably at least hold 4 people. I'd say 3 comfortably with the stove here, so you can keep a nice distance away from it. But there's the stove I'm using. Decent sized stove. It gets this thing way too hot when it's warm out. So there it is. Let's open it up. You can't see much. There's a lot of ashes in there. I've already had it on a couple of times, but yeah. So out of breath from talking and running around and stuff, but I just got a little light here. This one doesn't really work, so I have to bring down my O lights, but yeah, I'm gonna go up and get my wool blanket, 100% wool. Foot got cold there. But I gotta go up and get the wool blanket, and then I gotta get the cast iron pan, and I'll see you guys back down here. It'll probably be a lot darker when I see you, because I have to wash a couple of pans and get food ready. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next update. Hopefully this goes well. Okay guys, so I forgot to show you this. I wanted to show you one of my Christmas presents. Focus, camera, please. It's a little dark in here, that's why it's having trouble. It's a stainless steel bracelet, but there's an Indian head penny on it. Isn't that cool? Super cool. Thought I'd show you that. So if you're wondering, because I know a lot of people ask about my watch that Dad gave me on my other hand, but if you see that, that's exactly what that is. It's an Indian head right on a bracelet. You guys can see it's getting pretty dark out. Pretty dark out. It is 5:17. So actually guys, I'm gonna have to put Tom in on the same trip I go up as well. So maybe I'll show Tom for a bit, but so I'd show you, there's trap and shed. Here's the neighbor's cows. Let me zoom in on these heifers for you. There they are. I don't want to show a house or anything, just show you the cows. See them? A lot of cows. There's a lot around here. There's also horses, but I can't see them right now. But yeah, it's getting dark. So I will see you probably when it's very dark. But I straightened up the pool a bit more. The ground is super wet right now, so the pole like slid back, so I made it more straight up. So that should work. I'm gonna also go around, since the ground melted and everything, I'm gonna make sure all of the stakes on the 4 corners are tightened, and I'm gonna make sure everything's, you know, nice and firm, because it is very windy out. Okay guys, so I'm in the chicken coop. There's Jebby, Mr. Tom, that's Pex. There's 3 little ducks. They're the same size as them, but they're the kids. I call them the 3 musketeers. Let me see your face whack. That is Bull, and that is Sandy. And over in that corner, they're hiding. It's Bear and Toffee. So, yeah. Thought I'd show you Mr. Frank. Tom, are you fanning? Oh, what a beautiful turkey. Let's zoom in on that face. Tom. You seem a little angry. Tom. Thomas. Psh. Look at that forehead, guys. Wow, that's a nice forehead. Well, I better leave him alone. I better give him his turkey hug and then head out. I didn't go in the house yet. I just come up. They were already all in here. That's different because they're never in here. I usually have to like push them in or something. But yeah, see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys. So I just got him from putting Tom in. Here's the blanket I'm taking down, and a nosy cat. It's messy in here right now, isn't it, Turks? But I gotta get the cast iron ready still. But this is the blanket I'm taking. It's a nice solid wool blanket, so maybe I won't even keep the stove on tonight. I'm gonna try to keep it on just, you know, for you guys to see, because it's very cool. But there's the blanket I'm taking, so that should be pretty good. And if you guys avoid my very messy room right now, we got a set of cast iron, and I'm gonna be cooking in this pan. So that's what I want to cook in. Also, a couple of things. As there's still Christmas stuff on my floor. I'm trying to find spots. We got some more gold pay dirt. You guys will see that video soon. Don't you worry. I already did one. It's already uploaded. I just don't know when I'm posting it. Here's an aluminum sluice box. It's a mini one. Won't be using that for this exact gold over there, but I will be using it. I got a Boreal 21 Agua Canyon saw with the leather pouch. This is the backwoods kit. And over here, even further on my messy floor, we have an S-Swing X. So I'm excited. Look at that thing. It's a 26-inch. That thing will chop straight through stuff. Very nice. So I thought I'd show you that. Coming soon. They'll chop a whole tree down. Starting this puppy up. Well, we're down here. That is it. I'm gonna leave this light on for a second. It is midnight right now, guys. I ended up just staying up there until now because I go to bed at like 3 in the morning. That's normally when I go to bed. So, yeah, I brought down dinner. I know I'm eating super late, but it should be fine. I mean, I usually eat late too. I'm just weird with times. But yeah, I'm down here. This is going to be a huge main test of this overnight. Okay, I'm spinning you around right now, and you can't see anything. Like, there is no moon right now. Like, end of story, no moon. So, it did definitely chill down. The wind calmed down a bit. Actually, no, it's about the same. But, here, I'll turn the light on. So you can see now where we're at. We're down in the yard, but it's about 30 out right now. I just looked on my phone up at the house. So we're gonna head in here. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna get the stove on now. It's cold enough that it can be on. It should be fine. Shouldn't overheat me. So yeah, we're gonna hop in. I brought down my wool blanket. I did bring down a pillow. I wasn't gonna, but then I was like, maybe I should, to make it feel more home. So there's the lantern. But yeah, I'm gonna pop in here. The tripod's in there, so I'm gonna have to put you guys away until I get in there. But I'll see you guys on the inside. See how dark it is, and then there's the neighbor's light. It is super dark out. Holy cow, I didn't realize how dark it was. Wow. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the tent. Okay guys, so we're in the tent. I didn't bring anything in yet, but I forgot to take my shoes off. You can see the ground isn't too bad. It is wet, but we're on like a bit of a high ground here. So, I just wore these down, my Crocs. There's no point in wearing my boots down. They're a pain to get on and off, so really no point in bringing them down. There's no rain, there's no snow. So, yeah, it's easier just to have these. Actually, I could just leave these in the doorstep, it wouldn't matter. So, man, someone's driving a four-wheeler really fast in the woods. But, yeah, I gotta bring in the blanket still. But I got the O light right there for my light for a bit. I can't leave it on that too long because it'll just overheat or something, but yep, let's hurry up and get the stuff in. Tri-step. There we go. So that stuff is in. Oh, I forgot to take my shoes off again. That's great. I brought down a walkie-talkie just so mom has some security. But what do we got in my pocket? I forgot. It's got a little charger and another O light to hang. That's my main light. So let me go shut the four-wheeler light off, make sure the battery doesn't die, and I'll see you guys in here. Actually, I'm gonna show you something very cool. You guys want to see something majestic? Have a look at that. That thing looks awesome right now. Wow. And I tell you what, it may not pick up on camera. Oh, it does. See that? There is no moon right now. There's no light. All that around the tent is just from that being like a giant lantern right now. So, that thing looks awesome. Let's try to get a thumbnail. Look at that. Super cool. It's freezing outside too. This thing's massive. So I just thought that was cool. Okay guys, so everything's in the tent. I got this light on it. It probably won't do much, but just for a minute while I get the stove started. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. I'll just show you what I'm putting in here and what I'm doing to start it, and then I'll just do the rest by myself.
Hey Nick, I'll keep the walkie-talkie right next to me by my bed, okay? If you need me.
Walkie-talkie's working. So I got the charger charging the walkie-talkie on its stand. It died down here, so I told Mom how cool it looked, like from down here, and she said she could see it all the way up at the house. So when I was up on the road the other day, I looked down. This thing sticks just right out. You can see it. Like, no matter how far you are, you can see this thing. So walkie-talkie's going, so Mom knows. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the stove going, and let's just do that now. Get it out of the way. You guys are way up in the air, and here's the stove. So I'm gonna turn this down a bit. See, that light does enough. I'll probably leave that light on because I think that's enough light for me to sleep. It really makes it brighter on the screen, but it's actually like a real nice light in here. So let's turn this back on. I think that should be good for now to get this started. So I just got the Nyko Alaskan Junior here, and got the fire mat and everything like I showed earlier. So let's open it up. Damper's all the way open on both sides. There's not too many ashes in here. And I'm just gonna use these little burning blocks like I showed you for heat. I'm gonna use 2 so I can wedge it, but you really don't need to. It gets really hot. Really hot, so I don't want to do too much. But I got them wedged in here. I got the 2 I'm trying to think of like the actual name of them. EnviroBrick. That's the name of them. So it's $4 for 6 of them, and I think it should work fine. So here we go. I got a little fire starter because I don't want to have to deal with trying to get these very condensed bricks lit. So let's just go ahead and get this going. We bring you guys down here. Let me get you off the tripod. You guys are really high in the air, by the way. But this is what I got going. So I got 2 of the EnviroBricks wedged, and I got a little fire starter in the center going. This worked a couple days ago, so it should work now. I'm gonna go ahead and tip the block over. so it's kind of leaning, and I have the other one flat. Maybe this will help give you some light in there. See? That's how I got it. So, yeah, just got to get this going, because we have to cook our food, which is little pork chops. Should be very tasty. I put a little butter in with them. You know, have to have butter. When do you not have butter? So, I'm going to get this going, and then I'll just get back to you guys once it's going. Okay guys, so if you can see, maybe not. There you go. Almost one. And wait, what was it? Almost one? Yeah, it's almost one. 12:57. So it's been a little bit more since you last seen me with this stove. Just trying to get it going, you know. Still learning. But I set a wood block on top of that, and there's the two wedged. And it's kind of just roasting that. So hopefully we can get that going. But it is drawing already. The top is getting pretty hot. I don't think you're going to be able to see visible heat with this here. Yeah, you can see. There'd be smoke. Or not smoke. There'd be shadows of the heat over there, but there's not enough heat for that yet. So, yeah, it's going a little bit. See through there. It's going good. So now I'm just gonna make the bed and everything, organize stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do the blankets. I gotta see how I'm gonna do that yet. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything set up. Hopefully by then the stove will be going good. We'll be able to cook our pork. I gotta do it very soon here, because I did take it out of the fridge about, you know, what, 40 minutes ago. So yeah, kind of gotta hurry. It is decently cold in here, so maybe it should be fine. But my wording is absolutely terrible. So yeah, it's going okay. There is some occasional smoke trying to like come here, but the draw is actually going pretty good now. It's starting to heat up. Yep, there's definitely heat, I feel. So yep, I'm just gonna organize stuff, change the bed how I need it to be, and then I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay guys, so this is the bed setup I come up with. It's a little wobbly this way, but side to side it's fine. It's just down that way. It is on a bit of a slope here. It's starting to warm up, actually. What time is it? It is 1:30, so it's been about half an hour since I've seen you guys, but I just got this bed set up, and I've just been sitting by the fire trying to get it going, and I think I actually started to get going pretty good. So it's starting to heat up at the top. As I was standing, I could feel it. Down here, you can't really feel it yet. But pretty much, I just got my underquilt under here. I'm going to lay on the underquilt with all my clothes on, and I'm going to have the wool blanket over me, and I just got the pillow here. So pretty simple, but I'm going to show you guys. I got a book here. I got it today. It's not going to focus, but you can see the cover at least. It is The Thundering Herd by Zane Grey, and I believe this book is from 1928. This is a very, very old book. The original copy, too. So I might start reading it in a bit here, after we cook food. But I'm going to have it here by the bed to read that. I also brought down a little pack of pistachios to try out, but yeah, it's actually heating up pretty well in here, because it is only like 30 out. The other time I had it in here, it was like 10 out. Yeah, I think it was like 10 degrees, and took a bit to get warm, but now it's heating up nice in here. The floor is very cold on your feet. I'm sure if you brought like a little rug or something, or burlap, that would work good. But yeah, forgot to tell you guys, with our pork chops that I just brought down, I have a little instant mashed potato cup. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to cook. It's meant for the microwave. But I think maybe if I just add warm water, it might work. So we'll see. It's only $1. But I do like instant mashed potatoes, so that's good. But that light does give off enough light to completely see in here. Because I noticed the light in here, it just reflects off all the walls and everything. It just doesn't matter how low it is. It really does work in here. So I got my hat over here on my chair. There we go. That's how you normally see me. But also, my belly's probably showing. Oh, there goes my keys. Trapping North American fur bears, like I already showed you guys. I got that. And yeah. So it's still a mess on that side. I didn't really get to it. I was just trying to warm my feet up. But yeah, I think I can hear the... Yeah, I can hear the fire going good now. Because a second ago it was just a little flame. So, we're going to start cooking food, I think. I'm pretty sure that stovetop should be hot enough to start doing something, at least. So, let's get the pan heated up, because I know I've been corrected a lot. I have been doing it wrong with cast iron. They said in the comments with meat to pretty much heat the pan up first and then drop it down. The meat into the pan, and I guess that's the best way to do it. That sounds right. I just don't know what I'm doing, so we're going to go ahead and heat the pan up a little bit before, probably like 20 seconds before, because this is burning hot on the top. Even if there's a little flame in there, it gets super hot on the top of the stove. So let's go ahead and get over there and start cooking. Okay guys, so I'm going to try to keep this relatively quick compared to when I normally cook. Just because I want to keep this video a little bit shorter, so it's more watchable. I know a lot of them are usually too long. Check on this. Fire's doing well. That's good. So, here's our pan. Let it heat up a little bit before. It's already transferring. Hold my fingers here. Once I start feeling it get a little warm, I'll wait about 10 seconds and then, okay, it's already getting hot. That's crazy. Don't recommend doing this, by the way, guys. Wow. That thing is already hot. That is unreal. The other blanket, I just have that over here for extra. I don't think I'm going to need it. It's just plush anyways. I don't think that would help. So, I'm going to sit fireside here on my little cushion. And there's smoked pork chops. And I just put a little tiny bit of butter in. And I'm just going to see how those are. Look pretty tasty. I do like pork chops. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and set these in about 5 seconds. But, see if I can get them up to you guys. There they are. They're just little pork chops. I put some Lawry's, or Lawry's, whatever you say it. I put some of their seasoning salt on here. So, I just realized how much of a step up this video is from Soul Camping Oil, the original one. This one is such a step up, like everything. There's a wood stove in here. Just realized that. So, a lot of trucks going. Like back in the woods, they must be back there. So, let's go ahead. We're probably going to have to do 2 separate pans. These little pork chops. I brought 4 of them down. I'm going to have 4 in the morning. And eggs. Because these look absolutely amazing. I could fit 3 in there. But I don't know. Let's take a second on this. Let's get some butter in there. You can hear it's already sizzling. Oh, and also, a lot of people said in the comments not to even put butter in. But I think I kind of like butter a lot. So, I just got to put a little bit of that in there. But it smells fresh. That's one thing about these. They smell very fresh. I don't know the brand on these pork chops. Walmart sells them. They seem very fancy. Like the packaging and everything. There's like no fat on these things though. But I am such a huge fan. Honestly, guys, if you gave me bacon or a pork chop, I'd take the pork chop. They're just so good. I just love pork chops. And these are very thin too. They should cook very quick. But yeah, there's not a lot of fat. It's mainly just around the outside. That's how pork chops usually are. But yeah, we're gonna cook 2 separate ones because I could fit 3 in there, and I know these probably won't shrink up much. I could fit 3, but what's the point of doing 3 and then just doing a pan for 1? I'll just do 2 and 2. So this one's already steaming up a little bit here. Bubbling up. Come on, let go. There we go. So I'm going to let these cook. I'm going to start flipping them around and everything. And then I'll see you in a bit. Well, not long at all, actually. So, I have paper plates over there. I'm going to grab one of them. Whenever I'm done with it, grease and all, just throw it straight in. So, yeah. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so it's really fun crawling around on my knees in here. I don't know why. I do not know why. Just is. So, we're gonna try these potatoes out. There's our pork chops cooking. These are almost done. Ooh, that almost burnt me. Flip them over. Looking good. Looking tasty. So we're gonna get out our little MSR pot. I like using this thing. Oh, it's definitely starting to warm up. I don't know why this pot just smells like mud. It always smells like mud. Oh well. I have to deal with it. So we're gonna set that pot there. And we're going to pour just enough water to where it would fill up that fill line. That's more than enough water. Whatever's left, I'll just throw outside. Put that on. And there you go, you got some boiling water. So, I'm going to put the other one, or the other 2 pork chops on here in a second. These are almost done. And I'll just go ahead and set these on the plate. So, I will see you guys whenever this is done, or I'm getting off the last 2 pork chops. They look very good. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get these pork chops off. They're definitely done. It's just a little dark in here at the moment. I can't really tell what's going on. There those are though. They smell delicious. Let's get in the last 2. And their butter. Can't believe I'm in a tent right now. There we go. Wow, you can hear how hot it is now. Can't really tell once all that seared off. But now it's so hot, it sears it right off. So, 2 pork chops done. Water. Not close. These might be an after pork chop kind of thing. So, get this tinfoil out of the way. I think that was my walkie-talkie going off. Oh, walkie-talkie. That thing likes dying on me. The one Mom has, it's literally like fully charged. They were both charged at the same time, and this one just like keeps dying. So I don't know what's going on, but go ahead and get these off in a minute, and then it's dinner time. Let me go handle this walkie-talkie. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try that again. I had music playing. Pretty much, I'm gonna try these 2 pork chops. These are still cooking. I don't want them getting cold, so just go ahead and try them now. But here we go. Never had them like this. Always had like the big, you know, on-bone pork chops. But I never had these like premium cuts. So let's give it a try. Oh wow. Wow. That's amazing. Those are very, very good. That's a good campfire food for a cast iron pan. Nice little, here, let's do this. There we go. Nice little pork chops on a little large pan. That's good. Flip these over. How's our water doing? Our water's starting to simmer. It's to the front of the stove, so it's not as hot. The draw's at the back. It's a lot warmer. Wow, I cooked those good. I'm surprised how well those cooked. I thought they'd be a little dry after accidentally leaving on a little too long. But that's delicious. And I got 2 more left. So that's very good. Especially in a tent when it's like 30 out. Nice. So I'm going to finish these 2 off. And the other ones. And some point between then, I'm going to do the potatoes. They probably won't turn out, honestly. They probably won't turn out at all. But we'll have to see. So, let me finish these pork chops off. And those ones. And then I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so I think it's potato time. For a second, I'm going to use this brick. I'm going to open them up. They're Idahoan potatoes. Open it up. Take off our hot water. Wait, hopefully I don't burn myself. That's steam. High steam. And that's some hot steam. Set this. We set this on the brick. Man, that's hot. Pour it in. Now there's a fill line in here. That's it there. So that's all the water, actually. I don't talk there at all, but that's all the water. So let's just mix this up. It's probably not going to work like I said, but how do you know until you try? So there you go. Wow, that probably didn't work. But I'm going to let them sit. Those are some hot potatoes right there. Can't keep it shut. So I'm going to have to somehow get the pan off of the stove. Because there's still butter in it and it's still heating up. So I gotta figure something out. These potatoes actually poofed up. Wow. They're already done. Look at that. Oh. I know you guys can't see it. Give me a second. They already poofed up all the way. Oh, that light's flickering, isn't it? Okay. See, human eyes can't pick that up, but the camera can. So, I'll have to do something about that light so it doesn't keep flashing. But potatoes turned out pretty well. So, there we go. We got a full meal. I'm going to go ahead and eat this up. Guys, I can't think right now. I get like that. I just can't think. Our little pork chops, and we're going to have the potatoes. So, I'm going to do that off camera. And I'll see you guys when I'm done. Okay, guys. So, my hair is super greasy. But, I'm probably going to try to go to bed now. It is 2:31. in the morning. This is usually when I go to bed. I don't know why I go to bed so late, but the fire started to go out a bit, so I threw another one of those bricks in. Hopefully it catches. And yeah, there's my bed. It's kind of a mess in here, but I got my water over there, my books, my speaker, my phone, and then tripod. So there we go. I'm gonna make sure this can catch, and then I'm gonna get in bed, and I'll see ya then. Hopefully I can get some sleep. Okay guys, so here we are. I don't know if that will catch again. I don't really care if it does. It is 30 out, but knowing it's 2:30 in the morning, it's not focusing here. Let's give it a second. But knowing that it's 2:30 in the morning, I'm not too worried about that. It'll be daylight, you know, 3 hours, so. Whew. I got my wool blanket here, and it's actually pretty comfy. So, I'm gonna look at my trapping book for a bit, and this is nice. It's very nice. I took off my overshirt because it's annoying laying down, like, just from sleepovers. Wearing those when you're trying to sleep, not good. Every time you move, your arm gets caught or something, so I just went and took that off. It should be fine in here. I'll hold my hand up. It's very warm. Down here, it's warm. Up here, it's actually probably hot. So, yeah. First time using this wool blanket. First time sleeping in this tent. Yeah, it's a first for a lot of things on this video. So, I have a little opening in the back screen here, so enough oxygen gets in. And then I also have a CO2 detector right here, aimed right here, about my level where, you know, I'll be breathing. And yeah, it's putting off a lot of heat. I can see the heat rising from the stove over there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some rest. If I lay here too long and I can't go to sleep, I'll let you guys know, but it's 2:35. I might lay here for like 20 minutes, look at my book, and then after that I'm probably just going to try to go to bed. So, yeah. I will see you guys in the next update. It is 2:35, so I'm going to make sure the stove catches too. So, yeah. Wish me luck. Okay guys, so oh, what time is it? It's 3:45 right now. Pretty much like 25 minutes ago I woke up. I like fell asleep for a bit there. However long that was, I can't remember what time I last checked in. But it's super dry in here. Because this got really hot. You know, I had my nap or whatever. Just like fell asleep. I didn't want to fall asleep. Like I laid down for a minute here. I laid down for a minute and I just fell asleep. So I had to go up to the bathroom. Our toilet is a porta potty for the moment. So luckily it's outside and I could just go up to it. But I went to the bathroom, and the main reason I had to get out is because it was so hot in here, guys. I needed to cool down. And I tell you what, it's like the wind chill, at least, it's probably like 25. And from going out of here, out in there, it was freezing. Like, it is cold out. So, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I don't know why. But it's just, I think it's because it's in a field. It's just super cold. So, it's 3:45. I did get some sleep, and I went to the bathroom. So, now I'm going to try to lay down again. The wood stove is starting to die out, I think. Sorry, I get hiccups. And I don't know if I should put any more wood in. I don't know if I should, because I don't want to overheat again, but at the same time I don't want to freeze, because that would suck waking up in like 2 hours, because it gets cold in here. So it's something I gotta think on. So yep, I'm gonna try to go back to bed, I guess. Okay guys, so I just threw another brick in. There's still quite a bit, but it's all like, if you touched it, it would just fall apart. So I think it's just all kind of like burn up. and ashes. So I threw another one in just in case. It is hot in here, but I don't want to have it to where it's cold and I can't change that, because the heat, I can change that, but once that dies out I can't change it. There's it's cold, can't change it at all. So put another one in, I had no choice. So I'm gonna try to go to bed. It's only been like another minute since you say, man, I just literally got up and threw one in. But I also want to mention I'm like sick. I don't know why I'm sick, but my stomach, and I had it right before I come out too, so it wasn't from like what I cooked. It's just I don't know, like super sick. So wishing me luck on getting some sleep. Probably won't get any, but yeah, we'll try. So I'll see you guys next update, and hopefully I don't burn alive again. You guys can see what time is 6:15. So it's been a couple of hours. My bed's all messed up. It did definitely cool down in here, so I stoked the fire back up. I'm gonna only be out here until like 7:30. Till it's like 20 minutes after daylight. But back down. It definitely did cool down like a lot. Just super cold outside. It's not gonna focus for a minute. But I did get some sleep. And then it cooled down, and then I woke up. So I woke up because it cooled down, but yeah. I just woke up too, a minute ago. So hopefully the stove can warm up, because it is super cold now. There's no heat in here at all. No heat at all. So hopefully I can get that wood block I just put in there to go. And then yeah, hopefully I can warm up. Okay guys, so I've been up for like 25 minutes now. It's 7 o'clock right now. I wanted to wait till 7 to come on. So got a little bit more sleep, a tiny bit. And I got the stove to heat up again, so it's not bad in here now. Took the chill off completely. It's just crazy how much heat you can feel, like, just emitting from the stove, like, constantly. Just right by you, too. So it's nice to get that heat, but I'll be going up at, like, 7:50. That will be when the sun is all the way up, I think. I might be wrong on that, but I know it's sunrise, so I think it's actually, the sun will be up, past the horizon at that time. So hopefully when we're leaving, it's going to be completely bright outside. And I'm going to start picking up in here in about 20 minutes, but for now I'm just going to kind of chill out. I'm not going to do breakfast. I'm going to go make it up at the house. I don't want to have the stove on with a bunch of wood in it and a bit here, and then, just have to leave a huge fire in there. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with that, leaving that like that, so I'm just going to go ahead and cook the rest of it up at the house off camera. But yeah, this video's been nice. It sucks I had to get sick last night, but it's fine. It's nice laying here out in the middle of a field, and it's like, it's like 30 out right now. I haven't been able to check my phone, but I think when I was last on the Wi-Fi, it said like it's supposed to get down to the lowest 30. So when I'm using this to snow, though, it'll be a lot colder. But man, it got really hot in here this morning, like really early. It gets to the point of heat where you can't even breathe. Like, I had to open the vent because you can't breathe. You literally just can't breathe. Like, it's crazy. So, I'll see you guys in the next update. I can't really talk. I tell you what, though, it makes your throat dry. Really, really makes your throat dry. They sell, like, these little steam pots you can put in wood stoves to make some humidity, but at the same time, I don't want to have that in here and get moisture everywhere, so. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next update. Next update is probably going to be me showing the light outside or something, I don't know. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, sorry I got super messy hair. I just woke up again. It is 7:53, so I got a little bit more sleep. You can see I laid on my face here. Laid right on it. Turned all red, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack up what I do gotta take. You can see the whole tent is lit up now completely. And I hear birds outside, so that's nice to hear that. So I'm gonna go out in a minute here, get the stuff that I need to take up, and then I'll be out of here. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so here's how I'm leaving it. Never eat those nuts or anything, but there is that stuff. My wood. Got the one stovepipe, and I'm gonna keep that fan over there. I'm taking that lantern. Those are my shoes. And I'm taking the bag, the tripod, and the pillow. So that's how I'm leaving the big old tent. Let's check this out real quick before we go outside. The ground's very mushy right at this spot. Still got some in there. Let's open this up. There. It's not focusing well, but I'll open that damper all the way up. And we're gonna head out of here. So it is 8:03 when we're leaving. So I'll see you guys outside. Thanks for watching, guys. It was nice camping out. Was sick for a little bit last night, but it wasn't that bad. And it is still freezing out. I guarantee it's probably still 30. So yeah, you can see this giant tent behind me. There's not as much smoke coming out now. Actually, there's no smoke coming out now, but when it's on, you can see tons of smoke coming out of there. So yeah, I'm gonna head inside. And usually I'd go back to bed like when I'm done camping. But this time I don't know if I'm even gonna do that. I'm not that tired because I slept a couple of hours and it was warm in there. So I don't know. I don't feel as tired. So I think I can hold off until later to go to bed. But yeah, it was nice, and I hope you guys enjoyed. There can be more of these if you want them. I do tons of them. This time it was solo, but I know a lot of my friends want to do it as well. So it's just nice being out here. And I didn't even realize how many birds you can actually hear in those woods. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is hopefully up on the anniversary of solo camping alone. That's what I was aiming for. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. But other than that, stay tuned, and I'm gonna pack up and head out.